Welcome to the Lightworker Society. My name is Ayoka Yamina, and I am the creator of this awesome community. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Thank you for all the support and all the love and all the blessings and all of the referrals you guys have been giving me for personalized readings. I totally appreciate you guys. I'm just so grateful. So I know I always have to remind you of that every single time I come on with the recording, but I just have to stay in a state of appreciation because not only am I able to deliver a message for you guys that can offer you some type of hope and understanding, these messages are also blessing me as well. So I'm thankful that I am being used as the messenger by my awesome spirit guides. Now, before I get started, let's really, I do a disclaimer, so you know how this goes. Everything in this message might not resonate with you. Take what you need, leave what you don't need. If it applies, wonderful. If it doesn't, let it fly, okay? If you want a personalized reading, feel free to reach out to me. I am available for personalized readings. You can go to my link in my bio of my Instagram page. Click on that link and it will direct you to all of my web pages, okay? And through the justbesacred.com page, you can book a personalized reading, or you can pay for it. Literally, that's how it's going to work. You're going to pay for it, and then I'll reach out to you to set up the method that you want to do, or because it's going to either be through phone call, it's going to be through a video link, or I'll do it through a written method. And so I'll do it through a written method, so it could be either way. But yeah, go there. You can always Instagram message me if there's any confusion or you need some help with something. That's not a problem. Now, let's set our intentions for this reading. I felt the need to hit my singing bowl. Okay. Thank you for clearing the energies. Thank you for protecting us, especially the spiritual gates, as I do this reading, that nothing that is not in divine order with this message can enter or interfere. Thank you for using me as the messenger and helping me to understand the message that needs to be delivered tonight. Thank you for clarity and understanding, and also thank you that my audience will be able to receive this message and that it reaches the right people at the right time in the right places. Thank you for growing my community, and that my voice, my videos are able to reach people across the world. Thank you. All right, you guys, so let's go. So the message tonight, because I did not tell y'all what it's going to be about, it's a collective reading, and it's going to be a message from your angel. So I was taking a shower and I was like, I feel led to do a message tonight, because I was going to go to bed because I literally been painting at least majority of the evening. And I just, Spirit's been telling me it's time for you to tap into your creative powers, because you aren't fully using your creativity like you're supposed to. I'm not fully embracing every aspect of my powerful self, and creating is especially a part of that. I used to draw when I was younger. I'm not so much connected to the drawing side anymore. It's like I feel like I lost touch, but I think the last time I drew something was when I was 13, and I'm 41 now. So yeah, but I did fall in love with painting. And so I just paint and paint, and it doesn't make any type of sense. But Spirit told me to stop saying that because it does make sense. But I did that, and that has really definitely brought me some balance, because today has been a little odd. But I was taking my shower, and I just really felt like I needed to deliver a message, and I was like, but what am I going to talk about, And I heard my angel say, deliver a message from us for the collective. So you know what? I'm on it. Thank you, angels. What is it? that you would like for my collective to know tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube, you guys. Thank you, because that puts out the energy into the YouTube world and helps my videos to circulate. Like the video, please. Just like you would do if we were on Facebook or Instagram. So I have a lot of cards that jump out, and I'm going to just go with them. Literally, we're going to go with this. And that is the energies for today. Now, the first message that came out was this one, which it says, Zayna, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask that you be safe and feel relaxed. You know what? I want to retract that. I ask you to relax and feel safe. I was like, that doesn't sound right. It's so much to that message. That message is extremely powerful, especially during a time like now, because the energies are so weird. And it's going to feel like you're being triggered, like literally, like it's just going to feel, it's just off. Energetically, it's just off. And I know a lot of it has to do with Mercury retrograde, and there's so much going on, but Spirit wants you to remember that you are safe and that you are protected, and that all types of harm, anything of that nature, whether it be, you know, some type of abuses just keep coming to my mind, mental, emotional, verbal type of abuse. Some of you have possibly been experiencing that in the past, whether it be from childhood or an ex-spouse, or I'm getting some of you are in a situation now where you're experiencing that. Okay, so Spirit has heard your prayers, and literally your angels are asking you to feel safe and just relax, because the worst is behind you. And just remember that no matter what happened in your past, your present and your future are now safely protected by angels. You have to heal from these past upsets, okay? These past traumas, you have to start letting them go. You have to release it. Because it's time for you to enjoy your life. It's time for you to move forward. So if you're still stuck in this situation, it's time for you to make that decision. It's time for you to start loving on yourself and remind yourself, I am safe. I am safe. Because it's fear. It's fear that's keeping you stuck. Your angels are allowing the energy of love to reside within you. And any expressions of fears are transmuted back to the field of illusions from where they came. Okay, so it's time to let your head down. It's time to relax. It's time to feel safe. It's time to move forward. It's time for you guys to let go of the things that are no longer serving you. Now, I'm getting a message from a loved one. So, their angel, Sonia, is definitely tapping in. And this loved one wants you to know that they are happy, that they are at peace, and they love you very much. And they want you to stop worrying about them, worrying about whatever took place while they were here, because they are all good. They are up in the 5th dimension, 7th dimension, wherever we go while we're waiting. But they're up there and they are literally, they're good. They have adjusted to the transition very well. You do not have to worry. You've done nothing wrong. So don't blame yourself for anything. You did everything that you could do. And your loved one has asked you to just, that word relax keep coming to me. They appreciate everything that you've done for them. And they are reminding you that you are loved. That great love that you shared between each other is still there, literally. Like, even with them being in the spiritual realm, it still exists and it's still very strong. They are connecting to you through dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, okay? They are alive within you. Their essence is a part of you. Just know that your loved one is free. They are definitely free from whatever earthly pains that they had. They have literally been in a state of peace. In a state of peace. And they want you to be in that same peace as well. That's why they have been contacting you through dreams. You probably even smell scents of them, or you're seeing their essence in some kind of way. Okay, so they are with you often. They wanted you to know that they are with you often. Okay. That doesn't happen all the time. But when it does, I allow it to flow. Now, this message seems to be really geared towards feeling safe, you guys. A lot of you out here are like, you're not feeling safe. And it's not safe in a matter of you think somebody going to break in your house and steal something from you or anything like that. But it's just an emotional safety. It's just something dealing with your being. Because I know there was some childhood traumas that have caused you to really put up some walls and to really block out some areas of your life. That emotional safety is highly, it's like one of the most common areas that people don't feel safe because they did not have that emotional safety growing up from a parent or, a guardian or a loved one, such thing like that. But in this particular message, literally Spirit is saying that it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Okay, so you have some mighty gifts, you guys, like some divinely ordered gifts that you aren't really particularly comfortable with tapping into. And remember how I was just telling y'all in the beginning where Spirit was saying I wasn't fully connecting to my powerful self in the manner that I should be, like where I really felt like I was, because it's like, okay, I'm doing these oracle readings and stuff like that, and I really feel like this is a major step for me. But there's more to me, and that's that creative side of me. That's a part of my gifts, and I do understand that, and I'm supposed to use that gift as well. So I'm working on it. And I have to remember to stop trying to be so perfectionist. But I'm a Virgo, so it happens. Now, don't be afraid of your own power, because it doesn't matter what other people think or if they'll disapprove of you. And that's the mindset that I was in the beginning of doing these oracle card readings. It was just like, oh my gosh, people are going to have something to say. They're not going to approve, especially like my family members, because they're devout Christians and different things like that. And God was reminding me, like, no, you're an extension of source. You're an extension of me. And you are powerful. You were created to be this way. And you're literally serving a purpose in this world that's helping humanity. So it doesn't necessarily have to be one way. And religion teaches us to fear. It keeps us in this religious mind where we tend to forget to be our spiritual selves. And you have to allow your true powers to shine. Like, literally, be who you are. Don't hide who you are. Be who you are. Because this, like I said, it's a gift from God. This literally comes from God. And when you feel ashamed, when you're disapproving of your own self, you literally are saying that this gift that you got from God is not worthy to be shared. And don't worry about abusing your power, because sometimes it feels like you can go overboard, or like, you know how religious people kind of do, where you become so righteous. That's not the case, because you know how to balance this. You know how to be both powerful, and you know how to balance your masculine and feminine energies at the same time. This power is beautiful. It amplifies your spiritual healing, your psychic gifts. You know, like oracle readings are a part of that psychic ability. And before I even realized that I was able to be an intuitive reader, I was already calling myself a seer, because I dream. So I usually get messages through my dream. So I do dream interpretation. So that is one of my gifts. And I never, I always had my intuition and feelings, but to be to this extent of really being able to channel in with my spiritual guides and my angels and really be connected to them, it's not weird, but it's so surreal, because it's like I have this relationship with spiritual beings that no one else can see, but I know they're there. I feel their presence, like, and I've always felt it all my life, but I just was scared and I ran from it. But that's all a part of being a light worker. I was being trained to be this person that I am today. And that is the same for you. This card really is a representation of who you are. And you are a powerful light worker. And as you notice, the name of my community is the Light Worker Society. So I literally will be attracting a lot of light workers. I do in my everyday life. It's so funny. I attract a lot of light workers, but I'm here to also be a guide and to help light workers to really become more spiritually aware or conscious of themselves, to provide hope and to help raise the vibrations of humanity, of each other, because having high vibrations is how we are able to move through this world, navigate, especially through the spiritual realm, so that we are able to help other people. And you gotta have patience. So some of you have to, you need to realize that it's patience in this journey, because it's things that we have to learn. There's information that we have to gather, and we have to just enjoy being a student. Like, I'm being a student. I've been being a student since I really started doing these videos back in July. Learning how to read oracle cards, learning how to intuitively hear, especially with tarot cards. Like, I still kind of struggle with that, but I'm getting it. And I know that I am a student, and I remind you guys that I'm in the learning process, you guys. So thank you for being patient with me as I read intuitively, because I'm learning, and through this I'm trying to remember and also still have the confidence. Because I know, in the future, I will be using this knowledge the same as you to greater capacities. Like, it goes deeper than just this YouTube. And I see that. I literally, there I go. That seer, I see it. I am the oracle goddess, I'm telling you. And you have to have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. And this is involving your spiritual gifts. And yeah, faith in this journey is definitely key. And what I say my message was for light workers, for this community, is to help to bring you a message of hope, to help you feel more hopeful and connected to your higher self and connected to your angels and the divine. But it takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of faith, because there's so many things that we've been throughout our life that we have to we're relearning everything, especially about our thought process and how we feel, and just releasing those things that are no longer serving us, the stuff that keeps us from manifesting the life that we desire, and releasing people, especially, and things that just are not a part of this path. Like, it's just a whole lot, and it seems like it comes to you so quick and all at once, but it's all worth it, because the balance and the peace that you receive from walking in your gift and walking in your purpose is like, oh my gosh. I know, like, even now, I'm hoping you guys can hear me, because I'm so relaxed. I'm so much at a state of peace. And I know it had a lot to do with me being creative today and tapping into my creative side. And plus a nice hot shower, and it's pretty late. Then I got the little meditation music on in the background. But sometimes it feels like this, like, natural high. That's what I feel like. I have a natural high right now. The seeds that you planted are beginning to sprout results, okay? So your harvest is definitely coming. You are not aware of it. I mean, a lot of times in the third dimension, we can't really see it, but in the fifth dimension, it's already done. It's already manifested. It's just working its way on down here to us in this natural realm. And you're going to see these results. Like, Spirit is saying that the results are going to be so close. That's what I'm getting. So close. But in the meantime, because everything works by divine timing, and divine timing could be in the blink of an eye, or it can be months, days, years, however it go. But however it is, divine timing is just like that. You got to stay positive. You got to have a clear vision of your desire and your intention. Avoid skeptics or those with negative mindsets. Like, I'm telling you, when people come at me with these fear-based thoughts and energies, I shut it down. Like, I can't do that. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't need that type of energy in my aura, because it'll throw me off, and it'll automatically, like, attract to me something that I don't need for myself. So I have to stay clear. I have to stay balanced, and I need those people around me to be that way as well. Now, every day positively affirm that you have already achieved or you are exceeding your dream. And most importantly, ask for angel assistance every step of the way, you guys. Man, I have learned over the years to rely on my angels for help. I have no problem. Even if you don't know what to say, help. Just help. Sometimes I might forget, like, and I'll be sitting up there literally really trying to figure this stuff out. And I'll be like, wait, you know what, angels, I need help. Help me. And instantly I start to see the help, or I get signs that help is on the way. Okay, the victory card, Omega, Omega, Omega. We all know about the Omega, the Alpha and the Omega. That's a victory card. Your desires are coming into fruition. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, the patience, allowing the patience to set in, feeling safe, walking in your power, letting go of the things that no longer serve you brings victory every time. So congratulations. You have chosen to follow your divine guidance. So some of you are actually literally like walking in this energy of being your most powerful self, connecting to your higher self. And when you listen to the messages that your heart whispers, your vision and natural synchronicities with the tide of your life's purpose starts to unfold. The universe is flowing in its natural rhythm with your decisions. You start to see things in your life change. You start attracting better situations, more opportunities, better relationships and people. Even just yourself alone, you feel the grace of God, our Creator, flowing through you. So there go that word again. Relax. Stay relaxed. Stay confident and keep moving forward with happiness and grace. If there's any problems that you notice that might occur, just remember that things are always working out for your highest good. And if there seems to be some type of blockage, you could be like not in sync with the universe rhythm. Sometimes we kind of keep pushing against something or going against the flow of the water. You know how, yeah, you go against that flow and it creates a block. But don't analyze it. Don't feel ashamed when this occurs. Just simply pray or meditate, breathe deeply, and wait until you feel strongly about your next move. Because your victory is inevitable. It's going to happen. It's divinely ordered. You don't have to worry that temporary problems will throw you off course. Because whatever happens is supposed to happen. Literally, this is what Spirit is saying. And when it happens is the correct timing. So release your doubts to heaven and rest and relax and be assured that there is a happy outcome. Yo, Daniel has popped up in the reading. Daniel, my boy Daniel, has popped up in this reading. I'm tripping because I knew love had to show up in here somewhere because it always does. Some of y'all, probably all of y'all, because this usually is a part of everybody's story, is that love part. Daniel is the angel of love, of marriage. And he is assisting you right now. He's helping you to heal from those past traumas. And God has literally heard you and is answering your prayers without delay. The first area that you're being helped with right now is healing of your past wounds. Remember when I talked about that, let go of those things that no longer serve you. It's time to release that, those past wounds that are related to marriage. Okay, you're being healed from that. And whatever pain that is associated with your parents, you're being asked to release that. So breathe out any negative feelings that you may be having about marriage, which stem from your childhood experiences. Ooh. Now, you got to be willing to release this. You have to be willing to release this anger towards any past lovers, any exes, parents, yourself. Okay, because I know sometimes we can even blame ourselves for some of the things that are taking place, and you hold unforgiveness towards your own self. You got to love yourself first. And as you release all of this from your heart, then you start to ask your angels to help clear your heart of old wounds so that they so that you can enjoy a happy marriage rooted in the present. Even if some of you, our idea is marriage, it could be partnerships, or it could be just a relationship. It goes all the same. You want to stop replicating old experiences. You want to end these karmic cycles. So this is why it's important that you be open to allowing your angels to come in and help you to clear yourself of these energies from the past. And the best way for you to start to get into alignment with yourself, and this is always going to be a part of the message, is Layla, which talks about spending time alone in nature, meditating, about your dreams, your intentions, asking your angels to help you gain a positive perspective. And when you meditate, you do yoga, you can go outside in the nature. We still got some beautiful days. If you're here in Baltimore, the weather is still absolutely amazing. You can get out into nature, you can walk and just be amongst the trees, the grass, the birds, all of that. You can go and sit by water, do whatever it is that will give you that time to practice your self-care, because self-preservation is key, especially when tapping into your higher self and walking in your spiritual gifts. And it helps you to be able to make decisions. It just helps with every area of your life. Like I said, even just down to painting, gardening, dancing, listening to music, singing, being around your soul tribe, being around loved ones, anything that makes you feel good and happy, connect with that, and you start including that into your daily life, because you have this amazing, powerful gift, you guys. And Spirit is saying it's time for you to start operating in this gift, because you are needed. Light workers are being woke up right now because we are needed. The world is in a dark place, and a lot of people are vibrating at a frequency that is just too damn low. And the sickness we see in the world and the disease and everything that's taking place is because it's off balance. So it's time for us to go forward and do our part and start to raise the vibrations of the collective, and to start to help others to heal in those areas that are keeping them operating at a low frequency. It's time for us to use our stories, the lessons that we've learned, and it's time for us to learn from all of that stuff and release it so that we can help other people to do the same. And that's what our purpose is, literally. You're being guided, you're being helped by your angels. Remember to use and reach out to your angels as much as you need, okay? Remember that the divine always is there, always supporting us, always helping us. That's why we were provided with angelic guidance. Everything happens in divine timing, so it's not that it can be rushed. It's just like it said, when you plant a seed, in order for it to grow, it has to go through a stage to get to that point to turn into a flower. Just like when you're having a baby, you're not going to pop that baby out within 2 days of being pregnant, of finding out you're pregnant. It goes through a period where it has to grow, it has to develop, and that's how it is with your gifts. And you choose how fast you get through this process. So the longer that you want to stay stuck in old pains and old hurts and not trying to do the things necessary to preserve yourself will determine, you understand, how long it takes for you to go through the process. So the whole idea is to be able to get through these processes, to learn, because you are the student right now. So learn and gather all the information that you can get about this journey, about your gifts, and start to feel safe, because the divine is there. Your angels are there protecting you. You are protected, your family is protected, everything involving you is protected. So no, don't worry. Everything, literally, when I tell you everything, down to the water you drink, the car you drive, when you make those steps, come on, your family, your kids are safe. Is there any last minute messages, Spirit? Only thing that's coming is remain positive. Keep an optimistic attitude. Your positive momentum begins to build towards the creation of your desires. Remember what I said? You speed up your dreams. You speed up your dreams. You speed up this process when you remain positive. When you keep a cheerful demeanor. When you keep continually going within so that you can heal. And you spend that time alone in nature by meditating. Meditating is highly important. It brings answers. And you'll start to notice that very soon you'll see the changes. You just gotta keep your hope and you gotta keep your faith going. You gotta stay hopeful and faithful. And that's in every area of your life, because you see Daniel has showed up in this reading. So that's telling you, God got you covered. God got you covered. You are safe emotionally, mentally. You are safe. Your loved one popped out in this reading and said, child, you are safe. Be happy. Relax. Okay? Because the victory is yours. So keep up the good work. I'm going to go ahead and already congratulate you guys and give out the kudos and all of that great stuff, because we're going to speak it as if it is already done, you know, because not all of us are there yet. Some of us are there more than others, but we all will arrive. I know that for sure. We all will arrive, because we're going to gain new perspectives. We're going to release old mentalities that no longer serve us. That's what we're going to do. Okay? All right, my wonderful light workers and other spiritual beings. I love you. We love you. Spirit was speaking just straight through me just now. We love you. All right? Remember to stay great, and you are safe. Peace.